This is a quick overview of how you can actually use the Magnetify Kit app to sync your leads to Kit and to embed your lead magnets within your emails within Kit. So on the home page here, we just need to go down to integrations. The Kit app is available for all Magnetify plans, just so you know. So from here, if you actually have a Kit subscription, you can go ahead and connect from Magnetify to Kit, and you're going to have to connect from Kit to Magnetify here in just a minute, and I'll show you all of that here in just a second. If you do not have a Kit subscription yet, nor if you don't have a Magnetify subscription, you are going to need a subscription to both. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the Kit App Store looks like on Kit itself without being a member, without being a subscriber of Kit. If you scroll on down on the home page here, in all categories, Magnetify is down here. It's all in alphabetical order. Or if you want to find us by our category, it's going to be under the lead capture category. And this is pretty much going to be the same for people who are Kit subscribers too. Just a little bit is changed on the actual subscriber side. But let's go ahead and go back into Magnetify. So on Magnetify, you want to make sure that you're in the integrations tab. And right here is where you can actually see Kit. So what we need to do, I'm already connected, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect for demonstration purposes. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to hit the connect button, and you will also need to actually be logged in to your Kit account before this actually works. So let's go ahead and connect to Kit. And from here, you can choose what workspace you want to use if you have more than one workspace in Magnetify. So go ahead and choose the workspace you want to use and connect to Kit. You need to grant access to Magnetify. Once again, these are the different workspaces that you have. So that's going to show up here. Okay, so it says that the Kit account is connected successfully. And then we're going to continue back to integrations. Just a quick side note here, if you have any issues with connecting or anything else like that, you can also go to our help and resources where we have detailed documentation on how to connect Magnetify to Kit. So let's go ahead and continue back to integrations. So from here, you can see now that we are connected. So if we go into Kit, this is my actual Kit account. So as you can see up here, I have Magnetify. What you need to go to is usually when you log into Kit, you're on your home page right here. What you need to do is you need to go to Automate, and then you go to Apps. And then this is where you can actually find the apps that you can install and use within Kit. So as you can see here, I've already got Canva installed, but we're going to scroll down. And like I said, this is alphabetical order. So Magnetify is right here in the middle as of right now. Or if you want to go down to lead capture, you're going to be able to see us right here. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you're going to go ahead and click install. And we're going to authorize access. And what I want to do is stay on Kit because we've already got some Magnetify pages open. So from right here, you can see that it says uninstall. So that means we're already installed. So that's good. Okay, so going to Magnetify, how this works is when you're in Magnetify, you create a lead magnet and you want to have those leads from that lead magnet go directly into your email list. They can now do that since you've connected to Kit. And how this shows up as far as your lead magnets are concerned, we're going to go to a couple of my test lead magnets here. So when we look at the editor, I'm just going to show you what this looks like. When we look at the editor, we are going to see the option for Kit integration down here in the lower left-hand side. So as you scroll, you may not see it, but you're going to have to continue to scroll here, and then you're going to see these options here. So you have the option of putting a new lead into a Kit form or a Kit sequence. It's completely up to you. You're going to have to set that up on the Kit side, obviously, before anything is going to show here. If for some reason you have created a new form or created a new sequence and you don't see it here, I would disconnect and reconnect because it may not have picked it up since you've created it. So there might need to be a little bit of a reset there if you've just now created a form or a sequence and it's not showing up. So with this specific lead magnet, what I'm going to do is I can say I want to go ahead and send any new leads to this test form. Okay, that's how that works. If you do not have your Kit integration, your Kit app set up on the Magnetify side, you're not going to see this. So I should have showed you this before I actually connected, but what's going to happen is you're just going to see the generalized settings here, and you're not going to have this Kit integrations. So we're going to go ahead and save this, and we're going to save and publish. Okay. So what happens on the Kit side? So we know that anytime someone actually signs up for a lead magnet, they are greeted by an email capture form, right? So this email capture form, for you to be able to see it, you're going to need to go to an incognito window. Okay. So you see this gated content here, the name and the email address. So what's going to show up in Kit is going to be the first name, last name, and email whenever someone actually signs up for your lead magnet now. So it's all going to directly sync to Kit. I'm going to minimize this. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the actual Kit side. Okay, so what we can do with Magnetify here is, so Magnetify is connected to Kit, meaning that your lead magnets, your leads are going to go directly to Kit into another form or a sequence that you choose, okay? So that's how that works from Magnetify to Kit. So from Kit to Magnetify, how this works is that you can actually embed your lead magnet within your emails. Meaning if you've come out with a new product or service and you have a new lead magnet for it, and you already have an established email list, one thing that you can actually do is you could upload that lead magnet within the email and further segment your list. So if you have a new product, maybe you can go ahead and have this new lead magnet, put it in the email, and people who are already on your list, they may want to opt into this new lead magnet and get into another sequence or a form within Kit. So basically what I'm going to show you, I have a lot of samples here. So basically what I'm going to show you here is what this looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this just because, obviously you see what it's going to do. It's going to take you into the lead magnet, but I want to show you how you actually get this together for a new lead magnet. So I'm going to erase this one. Okay. So if we come down to wherever it is in your email that you want to enter in your lead magnet. So this one up here, my developer put this in here, so I can't move this one. So this one down here, I'm going to say, I'm going to put a new lead magnet here. And what we need to do is we need to hit the plus button, and you need to scroll all the way down until you can see the Magnetify app. So you click on that. And then from here, you still can't see anything because we haven't chosen a lead magnet yet. And then we're going to go to select a magnet here. Okay, so we have the lead magnet fix-it kit and we have the test kit lead page, and those line up with the lead magnets that I have over here. So we're going to pick one of them. So the lead magnet does not show up until you actually put in the content type, and that is a lead page. So that's what the lead magnet will look like inside an email. You have a couple of different options here on the layout style. So you can do the card, which is what it is now. You can do minimal, which is just a line and a button. You can also have it full to make it bigger. You can change your button text from download now to whatever you want. And then we can leave the title on as is, or we can take the title off. So we have a couple different options here on how you actually want this to show up in your email, but this is really cool. Like I said, you can segment your leads further. And number two, when someone does access your lead magnet, because with Magnetify, you access the lead magnets immediately. So they don't have to wait for an email to come before they get the lead magnet. So with Magnetify, since it's already open after they put in their information, what you can do is on that first email for that nurture sequence, you can go ahead and put in the link again for that lead magnet, just in case they forgot to save that tab or get the information needed from the lead magnet on the web page. So there's two different ways that you can kind of work that, but I think it's really cool. You're going to enjoy being able to sync leads between Magnetify and having your lead magnets embedded within your emails with Kit. And like I said, this is available on all plans for Magnetify. So you can go ahead and grow your email list as big as you need to with Magnetify. And if you have any questions, just make sure to drop a comment down below. That's fine. And I'll see you on the next video.